Hey, thanks for the other day. You helped a lot. You gave me some advice, remember? Guess what? I just went and saw her. They said she was really sick, but she looked good. I was so relieved. We had a normal conversation. Actually, we talked a lot. I thought she was gonna lay into me. I deserve it, but not even once. Thanks. I feel good. Like a weight's been lifted, you know? I even promised to marry her, so I guess I'll be busy soon. Hey, thanks. It's great to have a friend's blessing. I think it'll work out. I mean, in a world with the black void, crazy makes sense. Aside from the ceremony and stuff, we just needed to know how he felt. You'd better have a speech ready. I'm counting on you. And I'll take care of her, like I should. I'll see ya. Hey, think about that speech. I want to laugh and cry all at the same time. Girl, you and me, tonight is the night. You're gonna be the light of my life, in my life, of my life. Hey, I forget, are you from Tokyo? That sounds pretty epic. Have you ever thought about becoming a fantasy writer? Is there anything special from Tokyo that girls like? I'm going to see my girlfriend. I wanted to get her a little thank you gift. Oh, check it out. I ripped a hole in my suit, and she sewed it up for me. So yeah, it's kind of like how we got those souvenirs on the way out of Osaka and Nagoya. Simple things make people happy, and I want to do that for her. I thought something from Tokyo might be nice. Right? The real trick's gonna be to find a store that's still standing. Well, either way, I'm gonna go look, even if I don't find anything. If I don't hurry, that black scar we saw in Fukuoka will swallow up Nagoya too. Man, what is that thing? I know just ruminating on it won't solve anything, but I can't help it. All right then, Mr. Tokyo. What should I get for her? Oh, is that what they're called? I've seen those at Tokyo Station. All right, well, looks like that problem's solved. I can't go wrong with a recommendation from our bunny-eared leader. I'll go do some looking around and... Oh, wait. Actually, I don't think I have time. Yeah, normally if I'm late, she'd just give me a good old-fashioned scolding, but these days, she may really get worried. I guess the souvenir can wait until next time. I'm off to the hospital now. I've got a special lady to see. Thanks.
1, 2, 3. Birds fly free. Ugh, what the hell am I doing? Oh, isn't it obvious? I'm counting birds. There's no knowing when our food supplies might run out. Well, aren't you quite the survivalist? At least we can still joke about it. Why are you here? Possession? Oh, right, when I was under the demon's control. I don't remember. You saved me in Nagoya, right? Did we run into each other before then? Really? What was I doing? Hacking? That's odd. This isn't about what happened in Nagoya, is it? Seems you're right. According to the history, I was accessing Osaka headquarters. What was I doing? I've never seen this file before. Did I pick it up while hacking headquarters? The chief's the admin. Maybe it's some kind of naughty picture. Oh, Yamato. I guess. It's corrupted anyways, so you can't access it until you get it restored. I don't know what you're up to, but don't get carried away, okay? Look, I got the last one. I thought Mako was hiding it, so I had to give her a little interrogation. It wasn't easy. Someone brought it along when the Beppu branch was evacuated. That was awfully sweet of them. This is a new machine, kinda. The old one broke during my previous experiments. It's an older model, but I'm not complaining. It's the last of its kind, still standing. I'm prepared for a clunky UI and an outdated procedural destabilizer. No matter, I can use the computer for precise adjustments. Now I'll be able to gather the exact data I need. How safe? You mean for the guinea pigs? I'm not sure. I never gave it much thought. A risk to human subjects? Well, that's outside the scope of my hypothesis. Intriguing, though. I could modify the resequencer. Hey, we're about to begin the final experiment. I'll finally have all the data I need. Finally, the research will be completed.
The last experiment. It's kinda sad.
Don't you worry. I'll call you if I need you again. I plan to research the void next. Well, Jungo, you know the drill.
I'll do my best, Fumi.
And it's on. Excellent. A beautiful pattern, as always. After the initial data store is collected, the trans-psi wave collapses and we see the... Oh, that was a rare reaction. Whoa, that's strange. No, it's out of control. I thought it was fixed. Wait, something else is wrong. No way, this can't be possible. But my data! Hang in there, Jungo! I can't shut it down! It's going to... No! Is it off? Are we okay? Oh no, Jungo? Jungo! He's alive! Are you alright?
I'm okay. Just tingly.
Good, that's very good. I'm really sorry. I never predicted that.
Don't worry, I'm okay. Let's try it again.
No, let's not. This app was not meant for humans to control. At least, not at the cost of putting people in danger. Sorry, just leave me alone, okay? I need some time to think about this.
Over here! Huh? Alright, I guess.
Looks like you're the last to arrive. It's kind of weird for you to be late.
Hi! It feels odd having a Gyp's dinner party, huh?
Yo, man. The chief still ain't here. If he's gonna feed us, he better show soon. I'm excited for food, too. Should I make some chawanmushi?
Oh, look who showed up! Hey, you! The chief throwing a dinner party? What's this all about? Are you gonna ask him about Fukuoka? Yeah, we may have a fight on our hands depending on how he reacts. Hotsuin's the kind of guy who'll do anything to achieve his goals. Tread lightly, okay?
It would seem everyone has arrived. I'm sorry to call you all here. I know you're busy.
Oh, has it started already? Time for Joe to fade into the shadows.
Thanks to all of you, today we defeated Alioth. In celebration, I have had a dinner prepared.
Chief Hotsuin, a moment if you'll allow.
Go ahead, Sako.
Forgive my impertinence, but there is something I must report first.
Yes?
I have committed what amounts to treason against Gyps. To prevent any more distrust within our organization, I ask that you punish me accordingly.
Punish you?
Chief Hotsuin?
Agent Sako, don't tell me you're referring to showing the tamers around Fukuoka.
Yes, sir. I was.
Let it go. It is a trivial thing, inconsequential in the long run.
But, sir, I disobeyed a direct order.
Silence! Don't make me repeat myself. It will only confuse them further. My apologies. Let us resume the dinner party. It seems you haven't revealed all of your cards yet either. I applaud you. I didn't think anyone would manage to uncover that file.
What's that supposed to mean?
I knew all along. Listen, and I'll tell you the rest if you wish. The chief culprit behind the fall of this world is known as Polaris.
Who the heck is that? What's this Polaris got against us that we have to be annihilated?
She thinks that humanity goes against the order she envisions. So, she is attempting to destroy mankind. Those Septentrions are only her pawns.
That's just stupid! We should just go destroy Polaris then!
Irie's right. I'll beat Polaris. It doesn't matter how tough.
Impossible. Polaris knows all and sees all. Defeating her is rather far-fetched. Even if we were to defeat Polaris, what would become of this world? Do you think mankind can carry on as before in this ruined, devastated world? It's simple. I shall rebuild this world anew.
Come again? Rebuild the what?
Precisely as it sounds. I will revive this world under a new order. The old system that's been in place until now will no longer be required. Only the wise, the informed, and the powerful are worthy of life. The dregs are not. I hereby declare my intention to create a world wholly based on merit.
Revive the world? How?
Based on merit? Eesh, sounds pretty out there.
I won't force anyone to follow me. Even if I must go alone, I will carry out my goals. Do you doubt me? I'm not surprised. Even you couldn't figure this out. Enjoy your meal, everyone, and think things over carefully.
Hey, wait a sec!
He's gone. Yamato knew the whole time.
The hell? He just says his piece and leaves?
Now I'm really mad! Who does that? He knew everything right from the start!
Looks that way. How did Yamato know all that stuff?
That's a good question. He wants to revive the world. How's he gonna do that? Is that even possible?
What about the rest of the Gyps Mooks? Would they know something?
This is the first I've heard of anything like this from Chief Hotsuin. I'm sorry.
No way. He was hiding it from Gyps too?
Of course he was. There's all sorts of stuff only the chief knows about Gyps. To claim he can revive the world, though, well, it is the chief, so he must have solid evidence.
Possibly. Polaris is the one trying to destroy the world, right? Chief Hotsuin said this Polaris was all-knowing. If that's the case, it's probably deeply involved with the world's revival. What should we do? We don't know anything. The world's still in ruins. Are we left with no choice but to cooperate?
I don't know what to do. What do we do?
It's bad, but I think we should do what Chief Hotsuin said and think hard about this.
I have to get out of here! Demon Tamers! They're killing each other! How should I know? Who cares? Just run!
What do you think you're doing? This is our turf.
Shut up! This place is ours!
What did you say? I'll kill you too, punk.
What are they doing? They're so stupid, I'm actually getting pissed. Why don't we just kick their butts? Oh, wait, that's a great idea.
What? Who are you guys?
I'll remember this. Next time you assholes walk around in my Osaka, I'm taking you down!
Now, this looks interesting. Is it fun to play around with imbeciles?
What? Who the hell are you?
Silence! The next time you speak without my permission, I will kill you. Good. You can follow simple orders. Now leave.
Oh, damn it!
Problem solved. Don't be so suspicious. I just happened to stop by. This can't be the first time you've seen what humanity becomes without a hierarchy. I see potential in you. You're different from anyone else I've ever known. I won't force you into my ideals, but think logically. I know you will come to the same conclusion.
Hey, it's him!
Hello, Shining One. How are you feeling? Is that so? I'm glad to hear it.
You have no idea what kind of trouble we're in now.
Ah, yes. It would seem Yamato Hotsuin has informed you of his true intentions. I'm sorry you're in such a position. I tried to stop him. Alas, to no avail.
You tried to stop him? Don't tell me that's why you attacked the Tsutenkaku.
It was. The switchboard for the terminals is located there. Yamato Hotsuin was in Sapporo. Had he been unable to return, Alioth would have killed him. His goal is to use the power of Polaris. That is how he will create a new world. Do you see? After that, this world will be based on a merit system, just as he desires.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, stop, cease, desist. That's the part I don't get. How is he going to use Polaris? What is Polaris in the first place?
Polaris is a supernatural entity that humans such as yourselves cannot begin to comprehend. Unbeknownst to mankind, there exist multiple worlds besides this one. Polaris's power affects all of these worlds, not just the one in which you live. She's an entity who manages and administrates these countless parallel worlds flawlessly. The decree of Polaris from Heaven's throne decides the fates of all these worlds. It would be nothing to her. She has absolute authority to intervene in any world.
Intervene? Absolute authority? Are you for real?
Is it so unbelievable? Haven't you seen many unbelievable things in the past few days? A global calamity, demons walking the earth, the Septentrions, and so on.
That's true, but how exactly is Yamato going to revive the world and all that?
Well, this world of yours is about to be deleted by Polaris. Yamato Hotsuin can instead take a world unsuited to his wishes, alter it, and produce a new world. I did. It was some time before these incidents. Yamato Hotsuin sought my advice. I gave it to him freely. Are you suggesting I am the reason that Yamato Hotsuin embraced his ambitions? I am afraid you may be correct. I granted the Hotsuin family summoning spells in the past. They have used them to defend this nation. That is why I told Yamato Hotsuin of the invasion and planned to observe from then on. However, it seems he never intended to use that knowledge to protect man's free potential. He wishes instead to swear allegiance to Polaris and use that power to remake the world. I will tell you this. You have already defeated 5 of the Septentrions. When the last one is no more, the way to Polaris shall open.
Seriously? So, if we can kick the last few asses, the world can be changed even if it's not to Yamato's world?
That is correct. However, there is one caveat. Polaris will ask for mankind's will as a whole. She will not grant one man's desire. Polaris responds to the will of the species. If you can sway the hearts of many to a strong principle, that will be accepted. Either way, if man's wishes are diffuse, it cannot be taken as the will of the species.
Hey, wait! Damn, he's already gone. Man, who the heck is that guy, really? Still, if we can meet Polaris, we can get her to change the world. You heard him say that, right? That's why Yamato was going on about creating a new world. Man, all this stuff about deleting worlds and creating worlds, it's beyond me. You know what? I'm gonna go tell everyone what we heard. Yamato made them pretty nervous, after all. Why not? Oh, you think it might just freak them out even more? We did find a way out of this without following Yamato, though. They'll be happy to hear that. All right, I'm gonna go give them the good news.
Oh, I'd rather you didn't hear this. Could you wait outside?
It's of no consequence. Continue.
Chief Hotsuin? You're right. We shouldn't hide things from you.
What did you want to discuss?
Chief, you told us there was no one left in Hokkaido when we fought Alioth.
Yes?
Is that really... well...
This isn't like you. Speak up, Sako. I'm busy.
Chief Hotsuin, was that the truth? As far as I know, there were still people in Hokkaido. I wasn't told they were dead.
There was no need for you to know. It was outside the scope of your operations.
I'm a part of GIPS. I have a right to know.
What would you have done then? If you knew there were still people there, what would you have done differently? That's what I thought. In order to bring Alioth down, Hokkaido had to be sacrificed. Given the choice to save part of Japan or none of Japan, there is no argument. I'm sure you understand, Sako.
But how can you make such a decision? There is logic, yes, but to make such a sacrifice...
So we should all die together then?
That's...
It's already done. Your question of ethics is rendered pointless. I didn't think it would matter so much to you. I certainly don't recall asking your opinion. Stop wasting my time.
Please, don't misunderstand. The Chief's right. His battle plans are flawless. I'm the one with the problem. It's getting harder to convince myself of that. What should I believe in? You mean, I should do what I feel is right? Sorry for worrying you. This is something I have to come to terms with on my own.
Oh, what is wrong with that idiot? He makes me so mad! Who else? What is his problem? He takes forever to show up and then makes fun of me. Oh, he pisses me off so much. Of all things, it was my belly button that got him to show his stupid face. Are you serious? I don't know what makes that guy tick, but it's probably some weird hentai thing. How could I not be cute enough? It's simply impossible. No one else is cute enough. Hina definitely isn't. She's always showing so much skin. Isn't it too much? Like, where's the mystery, right? Exactly. Being subtle's the best bet. Like me. Then what about Io? She's cute, but she lacks that edge, you know? See, girls have to be a little feisty, like me. Well then, what about Fumi? She's freaky. Just being near her wears me out. Imagine what it'd do to a guy. Gross. Who asked about your pervy love preferences? Okay, let's move on to Otome. She's too nice. I can just see her getting stuck with some loser. That's perfect. Well, I do like that she's super nice all the time. Don't even get me started on Makoto. She's like freaking perfect. The perfect figure, smart, modest, kind. Isn't being that perfect a huge weight on anyone's shoulders? How would a guy even deal with it? You think so? I'm not so sure. I'm getting tired from having to explain all this to you. It's not going to help me out anyways. Just you wait. I've got all sorts of potential. Give me 2 or 3 years, and you'll see. Just stand there, you'll scare me! Ew! I don't want to be your little sister! No freaking way! Ugh, just go away! This is my place.
You're here again, Bon?
Makoto! I'm sorry, but what does it matter where I am? Nagoya branch has been really twitchy since Yamato started with his merit stuff.
You still can't stay here. The number of demons is on the rise, and this area is not secure.
But...
I'm sorry, Bon, but I ran your background. The reports mentioned that you tend to come here. That worried me. You're an accomplished pianist with several awards. It's very impressive.
Whatever.
I understand why you'd want to protect this place. I'm sure it holds all sorts of memories. Please, I ask that you retreat for now. You'll be able to come back soon.
I don't want to protect it!
Bon.
How can you talk about understanding? Don't act like you know me. No one does. What? Who do you think you are? You don't know a damn thing.
Bon, I agree with him. Of course, that doesn't mean we understand completely. May I tell you a story?
A story? Why should I listen to your story? Fine, you traitor. If you want to talk, go ahead. I don't have all day.
Thank you. This happened quite a while ago. Before I joined Gyps, I was a synchronized swimmer.
Really? Like dancing in a pool? Seriously?
Yeah, does it sound strange? You may not believe it, but I was hoping to make it on the Olympic team. But then I was hit by a car. It all happened so fast. 3 months in a hospital, another year to recover. My dream ended on that street.
But you're fine now. You made a full recovery, right?
Not quite. I needed a lot of rehab, and I bear a massive scar on my shoulder. I was done.
No.
Every day was devastating. I didn't even want to see water for a long time. That was when I was scouted by Gyps. At first, it was just something to do. I worked without thinking too much about it. Then, slowly, I found pride in my work. I asked myself, Would I feel this satisfied if I'd stayed in synchronized swimming? It's not a bad thing to chase your dreams. Still, focusing on one dream will prevent you from seeing other opportunities.
Makoto.
Sorry I'm boring you. You should leave here as soon as possible, okay?
Where did that come from? What am I supposed to say to that? Whatever. Waste of time. So stupid. Right? Well, it wasn't totally boring, but it's not like it matters. I mean, what's it got to do with me anyways? I'm gonna go now. I'll see you later.
The hell were you trying to do? Who asked you to help, huh?
But
Shut up! I was gonna kill that demon. It was my demon, my prize. Stay the hell out of my way. I was fighting a demon when this idiot decided to butt in. Goddamn chef. Once this world's a merit system, I'll crush you like cheap hamburger meat.
But it's dangerous to fight alone.
Maybe for you, I'm stronger on my own. It means I don't have to watch out for your sorry ass. Pull that kind of crap again and you'll regret it.
What? Eat this. Maybe something delicious can calm your temper.
You jackass, you're the one pissing me off.
It's cold, but it's still delicious.
This is ridiculous.
You're my friend. That's why I'm gonna stay.
Say that again.
You're my friend? That's why I'm gonna stay?
Friend? What kind of a fantasy you living in? I don't need a moron worrying about me. Every one of you. Idiots! Tell that dumb chef to stay away from me.
Keita.
Hey, thank you for saving me. I can't believe I almost died at the Sutenkaku. Thank you. I hope you'll ride to my rescue again if I get into trouble. I wonder who that man was. He had so much power. Much more than the demons. As a member of GIPS, I was always prepared to risk my life, but when that man stood before me, all I could think of was Koharu. If I die, she'll be all alone again. It makes me look at things differently. Hey, can I ask you something? If something happens to me, will you take care of Koharu? Wonderful. Thank you. Don't worry, though. I won't be killed off so easily. I'm a doctor. You're such a good listener. If the age gap were smaller, do you think... It's a big number, though. I mean, you're 14 years older than Koharu. Who'd you think I meant?
Hey, come here. Over here. Look. This kitty isn't moving. What should I do?
Hello, Jungo. What's going on?
Otome, there's a kitty.
I understand. Can you bring the kitty to headquarters? Be as gentle as you can. We don't want to hurt him, okay? Can you do that for me?
Okay, Otome.
Good. I can't leave right now, so I'm counting on you.
I'm taking the kitty to headquarters. Thanks for helping.
Oh, it's you. I didn't think to encounter you here. Testing a hypothesis, I was looking for other civilians. I thought perhaps I might find more like you. It seems to have been for naught, a waste of time. They are frightened, fleeing, hiding in hopes that danger will pass, like small animals. No wonder Polaris decided to annihilate us. I would crush them myself if I could. What was I thinking? Huh?
Ah, gentlemen, what timing. Oh, lucky day.
Who are you?
This batch just finished cooking. Would you like some? It's simply divine.
Is this made of carbohydrates?
Business has gone dry, as you can see, so I use the very last of my ingredients. This is my masterpiece.
I do not require your civilian hospitality.
No, I insist. Young men like you need to eat. Enjoy. I'll see you around.
What is this, exactly? Junk food. Inexpensive and convenient. I have heard of such things. No matter. I have no use for civilian foodstuffs. It's not exactly the most appetizing thing. Alright. If you are so committed, I will try one. Only to broaden my horizons. Ridiculous. Silly thing. A vulgar food. What? What on earth? You are a strange one. You defy my predictions, know this unknown world, and constantly surprise me. I've never met anyone who so betrayed my expectations. It seems I was correct in my judgment. Perhaps with you.
Nice work still being alive and all that junk. I kinda threw together a summary of all the stuff you did today. Well, wanna hear it? Do ya? That's great! Well then, here we go. You woke up, duh. Then you gossiped with Io and Hina and I about all sorts of stuff. I guess it was mostly about the pick of Fukuoka that Ronnie gave you. Anyways, you went out and met Yami at Shiba Park. Oh right, the floaty one showed up. You saw Alioth for the first time. Yami went around collecting poison. They turned off Tokyo Tower, and Alioth turned to go to Sapporo instead. But Tokyo's wobbly barrier thingy got really weak while the power was off, huh? I hope things are gonna be okay for you guys. Fumi was all bummed out, so you went to go look for her super special family photo at the F gate and totally found it! Then Fumi wasn't sad anymore! She turned on the Fukuoka terminal again! I think it was after that when you found out you were gonna take down Alioth by making Kama hit Shiva with an arrow. I didn't really get why they were doing it, but I guess it worked. Hina and I were really sexy and talented and unsealed the demons. Hurrah! everything was great, then you had to go and get in His Excellency's way at the Tsutenkaku. I know it was just to save Otome, and yay, she's still okay, but I don't know if it was such a good idea. Look, His Excellency's got this crazy awesome plan that you guys totally probably wouldn't understand. I really want you guys to be friends, so don't get in his way anymore, cool? Awesome. Eventually, the whole lot of you went to Fukuoka. How was that? Weird, huh? You know how Yami's all convinced that the scar is something Polaris did? Does that mean the busted up cities and all that stuff is Polaris' fault too? You had to go to Sapporo to kick butt and take names, and the name was Alias Core. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Really, literally ever in the history of cool things, that was the coolest, by far. Then there's the whole Yami's master plan thing, right? He wants to use that Polaris whatever to get his own stupid world? Super lame, am I right? It's totally petty and dumb. You agree with me, right? I know you do. I think that about sums it up. All right then, have a nice week!